I'll scout ahead. Can't breathe. Wind blade. Yeah.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Welcome to Monsters. Would be better than just sitting around.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete. Add Astra at. Add Astra. Come take a look.
Onstad, welcome.
Add Astra.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get... She said we needed to reach the end of our journey, and we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Don't mention... Although, where Oh, you mean the god? You're right. After all... Yeah. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to get... Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko, in Lea Harbor! She's from... Let's see what she has to say!
Tigerfish! Get it while it's hot!
People must have irons.
Try something new at the One Meal Restaurant. Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here.
Great! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success is incredible.
Incredibly small!
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me after I'd escaped there, but to my surprise, my journey didn't end. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that...
What a horrible journey!
Well, because
Kanjo Commission...
along with the other two one of the obligations of... Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recent... It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending... What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should... And even if you did manage...
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to get... But if you really are... That's not what I meant. Voyaging far and wide has made them a
But it's an armed...
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part, the Alcor, is the flagship...
Then there's no time...
This is so dull.
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
Ah, they didn't wait for me.
As always.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui and Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey!
Paimon? What a fascinating...
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should be...
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he...
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it?
No, I can't argue with that.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There are 2 important rules, so you've got nothing to worry about. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons, and with Liu as savior...
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize is... Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself.
Is there really such thing as a master...
When a vision bearer... As for whether this...
Yep. And the way organizing the clash is... So, if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You... want to go?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
You just want him to take part in your tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma.
Great. Then let's get you signed up.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Go on, get yourself to Guyun and sign up already. I've already fixed up the arena. You can't miss it.
Ahoy there, mateys! Time to set sail!
Calm as always.
What a bountiful home.
The waves are as...
Cool it! Dodge this! Cool it!
said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against?
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash, too? If so, seems I've found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that's. I've passed in most people's a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought along, of course, I also put in a few good. You don't mince your words, do you? The arena. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Are you here to compete in the Crux?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test. Nobody wants to.
Yeah.
Me? Only a former runner-up in the. What? You? Not to mention, they tried to sneak past me. I planted a left hook. I stood my ground, of course. Around. I'm not saying I came.
But for us,
I'll see you in the arena.
Hi there. Are you?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life comp, but this tournament is
Exactly.
This master of you.
famous. He's the founder of. You probably. He's got to be to the Ling Shan Club.
Forced to.
It's a type of breathing. For example, our.
One time, he sent a challenger.
It sure is.
We're clearly.
There's a tuition?
Of course. This is a grandmaster we're talking.
But here, recently though.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck.
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we.
See you in the.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Oh, did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the Clash?
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god? Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui.
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no... It's just a formality for you, of course, but so far I've got defeated the ancient god Osial, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, and also a dragon, too! Put down Battle with Storm Terror.
Whoa!
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely—
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave—
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstanding. In any case, looking at the competition, it should— Alright, it's showtime!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Come on, let's go sign up. What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from—
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. So, come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't just—
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner poet, you know. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way, too. For one thing, so...
Huh?
This is how Captain decides.
All right, We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited. Your opponent has fought. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies.
All right, that's enough chit.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your ability.
Relax, my guy.
Okay, follow me.
What you got?
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. That's all. You're pretty good. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right! For a moment right there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before.
Huh?
No, I did. Only in
Wow!
If you have the chance in the future.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was...
Maybe...
Why, yes. I faltered for given my stature. Still, I'm sure...
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Don't even get me started. I don't dare tell my Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining and...
Oh.
Thanks, I'll...
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go...
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commend. I could sense that you're not familiar, but you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your... In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard.
I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final...
Not exactly. As for the guy you'll be facing, what's the matter? Worried?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly...
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I do not mean to given your talents.
Hang on. Don't...
Gathering intelligence. Besides our favorite...
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
However, there is only... Come with me. Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstanding. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, since a young age I have been it is things of this nature.
As crazy as all that sounds.
My humble ability to think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell! It's weird!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
long journey. Honestly, even...
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the... However, I still... Of course, I too shall share with you all that... Now then, let's test your skills.
Dodge this! Wind blade!
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, please, save your thanks. If the world is a truly...
You seem kind...
I desire to know... And what influence... My apologies. You must... For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma. So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt. Visions are a gift bestowed in the outset. Not to mention...
She sounds...
As far as I know, Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within... It goes without saying that the people locked within...
Sounds a lot...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got...
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can very well. Let's go.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, the two finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen him, his reputation knows no bounds. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Wow! I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature. The culprit. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it.
Well, if you I'll stay here and try.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're...
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
So soon.
Keep back!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Leaving so soon.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
That was... I got cash. You're open.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Name
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine! I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing...
Aha! So...
I'd intended to... After watching the semifinals, I knew that since there was no use... I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow, you still managed to... Drat. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate...
You know, according to the... Huh? Not to mention that the item... It seems that it would be only...
Whoa!
If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll...
Windblade! I'll have my revenge, eventually.
No! Do what you want, but please!
Put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes, from the moment he I've tried many other, though few tales. After seeing you come, why don't you give it I see. No matter. This was expected. I suppose this...
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty.
Kazuha!
It's just another. All right then. It's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
Huh? Did Beta leave all—
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beto was
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still...
The one who stole he knew he stood no... In which case,
Huh? If that's...
Paimon thought we'd win.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is... In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment.
Hold on a second.
Let us not forget that this... Suffice it to say that if... In the meantime...
Paimon believes...
Thank you. One final word of...
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you were... Now that I think about it...
There you are. You're the traveler that Beto will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? Well, it's an honor to meet you. The fleet has nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beto sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beto is the captain of her word.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon.
So you'll be heading off then? Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens, or until we meet again. Ad Astra...
Oh.
Well, if that's how you...
So there's another...
Well, I guess it's time for...
Okay, thanks for coming...
Just following order.
Waves are as calm as always.
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else. We set sail for the land.
Anchors away!
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored.
You can blame your almighty though the fleet was fully up to the challenge. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that...
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito. If you run into any problems here...
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good.
Oh, right. Kazuha...
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain Beto.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk it?
Don't underestimate. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested, and currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and export of goods. Do you have your trader's permits? My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone said.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency? Both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're the most that over... That's how the international...
So it's a trade
Yep. And essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills. I see. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all... Huh. I was going to say nothing is said in...
And...
Okay, I'll give it to you straight.
Really? What?
I mean, it will... Connections come at a high...
No.
No. In fact, there's no real cost as such. I like to do things in a way that...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon.
Oh, here's the situation. Recently, things seem to have... The head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good...
Which one should I choose?
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International... Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No, What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this Crystal Marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for Crystal Marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one... Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle, the consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the...
Sounds odd. What do you think we should do? But Carice is the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck. Not to mention, we're Outlanders too.
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained for us.
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by going to the other party involved.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated... If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can...
Got it!
I don't think I recognize. So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. Trade secret. Got it?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you? There are ways to...
Hey, what's...
Get out of here. Go on.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking. Good idea.
Lightning Flash! Huh.